So got home from work, went to chiropractor tonight. Back's been a little bit sore, not too bad, but just before the next round I want to make sure I'm all aligned. My right hip sits about 3 inches above, so instead of your hip sitting like this, mine goes up and in. Anyway, so it's been adjusted, which is good, feeling a lot straighter. Just icing now. Yeah, so I finished my first week of meds. This is week 2. So again, this is all I'm going to be doing until my cycle starts, and then I just have to go in and do my blood test. But in general, I've been feeling pretty good. Only symptoms really that I'm getting are just feeling pretty nauseous afterwards, so I'm just trying to eat beforehand. And that's about it. So just going to do this and then go back to watching some TV with the hubby while he's home. See this, friends, this is after 24 hours and it still says it's pending. I promise I'm trying to get it out there. So here I'm at football training and I had to stop and give myself an injection, but we were in a different part of the field, so I had to do it right there on the grass. Sometimes you just got to do your injections where you got to do your injections. So once I did this, I got back out to the girls and we kept going with our footwork for the line. Just got home from being out and about with Chad and the football girls and guys. I have been in a lot of pain. Was trying to work out what was going on and got home and my cycle started. So tomorrow I'm going to have to do my blood test, my day 1 blood test, to get ready to start the next lot of meds. I have to find a clinic that's going to be open on a Saturday morning. I've got to make sure I find my paperwork. But yeah, so now we're trying to work out if Chad's going to be home-ish for our next retrieval. But the thing is that I've never done this suppression part first, so the last 3 times it's been on day 12 or day 13 after starting meds that I've done the retrieval surgery, where this time it may take longer because I've been suppressing first. So we just really don't know. So I guess for right now, got to find my paperwork to do my blood test tomorrow. I'll check back in then.
Good morning. Sorry, I sound a little croaky. It's not like I had a hard one. You saw last night I got home. I felt old. It was before 10 o'clock. Anyway, had my pack stuff, did my blood test for my day 1. And, yeah, didn't bleed everywhere this time. Band-Aid worked. That's a good thing. Yeah, I feel terrible, to be honest. I am still in a lot of pain, very bloated. But I'm just glad Chad's getting ready to go away on our anniversary, of course. We thought he was going to be home and now he's going to go away again. Our 14-year wedding anniversary. And, yeah, so he's only going for a 3-day trip, but then he's due to go out on the 10th. The 7th, Monday the 7th of October. So he's away for 3 days, gets back for half a week, and then he's supposed to go out on the Monday, which was supposed to be a 10-day trip that got cancelled, but it's looking like they are replacing that trip with a shorter trip. And of course, in that time, based off of my other IVF rounds, I potentially could be having retrieval surgery, which is when they need Chad to be here for a fresh deposit. So we've been, when is it going to be? We don't know. Of course, we can't predict how things are going to go. Obviously, things might look different this time because I have never done IVF this way before with the suppressing first. So that may change the way my follicles grow. Anyway, all of that to say is that we don't know, but at least when it started today, we can have a better idea of a window, so he can at least ask or find out how long that trip's possibly going to be, and is there any chance that it can only be a 3-day, or does he need to try and skip this trip? Yeah, at least we have a little bit better idea of maybe what's going on. So gonna get home later this afternoon, and this morning. It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I've got to call the after hours clinic and let them know it's my day 1 bloods. Hopefully I will be getting a text message this afternoon saying to come back and pick up my meds and probably start tomorrow on my stimulants. So that was a bit of a close call. I've been waiting all day to hear back from the nurses about starting my next lot of medication, the Medipure. And it says if you don't hear from them by 5 o'clock to call back, but it's Saturday, so of course it's their after hours emergency number. And I already had to do that this morning, and they asked me to text them through some information, which I did. So I had the number that I could text. So I texted them at 5 o'clock, hadn't heard back, tried calling again at 5, and it goes to a special voice bank. And anyway, so it's 5:30. I knew it was going to take me 15-20 minutes to get back to the clinic where I pick up my meds from, and they closed at 6. But I still hadn't heard back, so I didn't want to risk it not having it in case they wanted me to start tonight. So I drove on the off chance I would get the call on the way there. It didn't happen. I spoke to them. They have all my meds on file at the pharmacy. So I told them, hey, out of the meds you've got, this is what I'll be starting next. Waiting on the call back, blah, blah, blah. They were able to give it to me. And I also got the trigger, so I've picked up those 2 lots, which should be good for the next while. And then on the way home at 6:06, so the pharmacy would have been closed, I got the message to start my meds tomorrow. So I guess I could have picked them up tomorrow, but Sundays between church in the morning, try and get some lunch in me, then football training in the afternoon, which now that I've started meds, I am just cheering on, supporting, and kind of player coaching, I guess. And then I've got church again in the evening at the new campus, and they need me to help out in kids' church, so I will be doing that in the afternoon. So really, there's not a whole lot of time. I could have picked him up anyway. So I have them. I will be studying that tomorrow night, continuing with the meds that I'm on now. And I'll take that real soon.
Would really love to connect with you, so don't forget to hit like or subscribe and connect with us on Facebook at Katie's Kangaroo Pouch. Look forward to connecting with you soon.